Greetings everyone and welcome back. This is Marco and today I want to show you a recent purchase of mine that's kind of interesting. But before that, please forgive the sweat and the fan running in the background. It's summer, it is very hot. Let's start with the kind of boring stuff. Two Helios lenses, specifically a Helios 44 M5 and an M6. Basically the same lens. I'm probably gonna make a video comparing them. I didn't want them, I didn't need them, but I got a bunch of stuff all together and these two were part of it. So Helios 44, M6 and 5. Then we have two zoom lenses, the Sigma Zoom Master 35-70 f2.8 to f4. Until recently I owned the Sigma 35-70 3.5 to 5.6, something like that. Great lens, I really liked it, didn't need it, so I eventually managed to sell it. But unfortunately, both of these lenses have a ton of dust, dirt and fungus inside of them, and they're nowhere near worth enough to justify having them professionally cleaned. So unfortunately, they will end up living on a shelf or be sold for like €5 to somebody who wants to take care of them. The other one is a Metacon 80-200 f4.5, kind of a boring lens. But again, I just bought a package with a lot of stuff and these two were in. Something that might be a little bit more interesting is this Rodenstock 75mm f3.5 L Omega. It's a lens for printing for, I don't know, honestly, it's one of those tools I've never used. I don't know anything about it. I've been curious to try something like this, to adapt it to a camera to see what we can achieve from that, but I don't know. Luckily, very simple construction. I was able to clean it fairly well. By the way, part of the reason why I'm sweaty is because I've spent all day today cleaning this stuff. Literally until like 5-10 minutes ago, and it's been something. This stuff was and still is very dirty, but I managed to salvage some things. And this, I managed to clean it decently. So yeah, maybe I'll get an adapter or maybe I'll just sell it to somebody who might need it. But kind of a cute little interesting thing. Then we have this guy. This is a Fan 1 0.6 wide angle adapter. Very big, very hefty. It's just a wide angle adapter. And it was very dirty and it's still kind of dirty because again, a lot of fungus. I wasn't able to open it. Again, probably not worth anything. By the way, it's by ACDT, made by ACDT. I don't know, might be a cool thing, might not be. Probably gonna make a video about it, just because, you know, you know that I like to try weird and odd stuff, so sure, I give it a try. Moving on to the big stuff, we have the 100mm f10 catadioptric mirror lens. Should still be at Zenith. I'm not sure, and it makes sand sounds, but everything else works fine. I shouldn't move it near the microphone while talking, by the way. So it turns, it focuses. Again, it had some mold, some fungus. Was managed to get rid of most of it. Surprisingly easy to disassemble. I want to give it a try because I've had the MTO 500 f8. It was fun. This is much bigger and heavier. I still want to give it a try, and then I'll pass it on to somebody who might actually want it. I tried the 500 and now it's time to try the 1000. And lastly, we have something I never really thought I would end up owning, and it's the Photosniper, the FS12, notorious for being the kind of item that might get you in trouble, because yes, this part looks kind of normal. It's a camera with a Tire 300mm f4.5, so just a film camera with a tele lens on it. But the quirk, and the reason why it is called a photo sniper, is that inside of the crate here, it's not in frame, but I'll show you in a minute, there's a holder shaped like a gun handle, and you can take pictures by pressing the trigger. So yeah, I don't think I'll ever use it as it is intended to be. I'll like test out all the individual parts, but I don't think I'm gonna leave the house with something that is gun-shaped. I mean, in Italy we don't risk getting shot by random people because we cannot own guns like that. But, you know, I don't want the police called on me, so yeah. As I was saying, it comes in this steel box, metal box, with a bunch of stuff in it. Once again, I'll make more detailed videos about every single piece in the future. This is just a quick overlook. And again, I'm not gonna show you the gun-shaped part. We have the sunshade. For some reason, another Helios. This time is the 44M4. I don't know how many Helios I've had at this point. I don't want it, I don't like it, I don't need it. I just keep ending up with Helios lenses and selling them. I probably have lost money at this point with all these Helios. There's like screwdrivers and filters and all this stuff. Yeah, interesting, weird, and probably you'll get the police called on you. Plus, as always, there's a couple accessories. There's the usual 2x teleconverter and flash. There's like a cable release somewhere, and there's like two tripods. They should both be Manfrotto tripods, but one is like an aluminum lightweight thing, and the other is like big, beefy, heavy, and sturdy, and probably a bit overbuilt and over-engineered. I didn't need them, but now I own them. I probably have other 3 or 4 random tripods at this point around the house. I'm gonna start burning this stuff. I don't know what to do with all this random junk that I get. Yeah, that's a quick first look at this recent odd bunch of stuff that I bought. And yeah, eventually you'll see dedicated video to most of them. Sometimes I do ask myself why the hell I do this, but yeah. Well, until then, I'll see you next time. Bye!